the internet. It is Thursday, the 19th of January 2017. Good morning, Claudia.
Good morning, the internet.
As you've seen from my beginning time lapse, it's a cloudy one here in Culburra. Just because it is cloudy and a little bit water temperature should be the same, so we should be still good for a lovely morning swim. Baxter's coming too, but he's dragging the chain.
Probably on his iPad, as usual.
Hey! We just said we thought you might not be coming. All right, let's get in the water. A little bit of weed just here. Well, they're gonna stay in for a little longer. I got a couple of waves out there at the sandbar. It wasn't very nice, it was weedy and the visibility was crap. I just like catching a few waves. The wake up wave is what I like to call it. I just made that up now, but I do enjoy it. You know how sometimes on dating sites, you'll often see, I love long walks on the beach, good wine and good music. Well, I like all those things as well. Long walks on the beach, good wine and good music. It's NSD! NSD this episode is French metal band Gojira. We played about four or five, might have even been 3. My memory is terrible. We did a bunch of shows with them in France in 2012 on a Tracer tour, and I think it was the 3rd night, and it was pretty funny. It was a place called Les Oasis in a suburb called Le Mans. So the frontman from Gojira, his name's Joe. I wrote this down because I'm terrible with pronunciation. Duplantier? Joe Duplantier. He's on stage performing and he looks to the side and he sees his family. He's like, oh, wicked, my family turned up, cool. So he comes across to greet his wife and his kids, and he picks up the little one and he's like, oh, and then he puts her back down, realizes he's got a vocal to do, so he goes back out to the mic. Oh! The gnarliest death metal growl you've ever heard. Seconds before, he was holding his children and like kissing his wife. People in metal bands are people. They have families, they just like that style of music. It's also kind of funny that a metal band would be so loud and so aggressive when France, and this is to sound engineers, France is the only place where they have really low decibel rating, legal level, which bands have to conform to. So how there's a French metal band screaming their lungs out when all of the country is basically muted, that's another story. These are my photos from that show in 2012, and then also the show Sydney Sound. Your hair looks nice. The only problem here is my hair does not look nice. Where I'm going with this hair piece is that my hair could do with a haircut. We've already seen you get your haircuts this time on this trip. Now it's time to do hairdresser Claudia. Make me look
Exceptional.
whatever. Yeah, there is your tool.
Well, how are you?
I will be the passenger and sit here. Feels great. We'll be right back. How's that looking, Claudia?
I think I did a pretty good job. Done.
All good?
Yeah.
And Baxter, your thoughts? Fresh set of eyes?
I like it. And you don't need gel to like style it, to like cover up.
Okay, now I might just get a little bit of this off as well. Thanks very much for that, Claudia. You're the girl. And that is how it's easier to clean, to shave outside, because now I can just go for a swim. I'm really liking this new haircut. The haircut. Whoa! the hair off the back of your neck after a haircut. Man, I feel refreshed. My hair's all clean. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah, that was a great swim. Wow. Last day here in Culburra Beach for this time, and it is windy, cloudy and rainy everywhere. Look at this. So windy.
Are you going in?
Yeah, I'm going in. It's not pleasant at all. Wow, so windy. It's very windswept and windblown. You going in?
I don't know. I'm checking for Bluebottles first.
There's Claudia's friend.
I'm not going in the water.
The wind is coming from the northeast. There's Bluebottles aplenty. Let's go for a swim. We dodged a bullet there. We had a swim. There was Bluebottles everywhere. None of us got stung. Look at this. There's Bluebottles right here. Check this. There's one there. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one right there. Man, we got lucky. I feel good, man. We escaped. You didn't come in. She didn't. Claudia said no. She didn't want to get bitten again or get stung. I reckon we escaped the bullet there. We got our last swim in of the day, of the trip. There's Bluebottles everywhere. We avoided them. Good work, man. There's a guy up here on the beach wearing a hat and like those big scientific glasses, and he's got a clipboard and everything. He's from North Queensland. He's actually down here right now studying the migratory paths of the Bluebottles. Apparently this season has been the largest season for Bluebottles migrating from the north-south, and that's why they've really gathered here on Culburra Beach, because of that current. He's here studying them. He's kindly offered to come down and have a chat to Claudia about her sting and why the sting happens. So let's go and have a chat with him right now. Oh, that's we're out of time! Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel called Gives a Minute. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you're a photographer, check out my Lightroom 6 presets. Check out the previous minute there, a random minute there. Hey, it's not raining in here. That was